Hey Anna, how are you?
Good.
Good. Okay. Well, so you're gonna talk about me and
How awesome you are.
yes, and how awesome I am, and how working with me. Talk about your experience, and I just want you to just start off by telling me or discussing why you started working with me.
I first met Linda when I went to your ballet burn class or the bar class, and we got to talking after class, and I think you noticed, maybe you noticed that I was in pain, or you noticed something about my feet or my body, something. We started talking, and my story came out, the fact that I've been in pain with hip pain for at least 9 years, or 8 years, and then body pain elsewhere for longer than that. And you mentioned that it all starts in my feet, or our feet. So I knew then that Linda was different. I'm a total skeptic when it comes to trainers, but I quickly learned that Linda is not your typical mainstream trainer. She is something so beyond that. So then I started working with you, and immediately the first session, my pain went from probably like a 7 to a 3 the next day, and I just knew that there was something special about Linda. She tunes in on a holistic, she has a holistic approach, but then she tunes into like a level beyond mainstream. She tunes into your energy, and she has great instincts and insight into what is actually going on and what can help. So I've been working with Linda for probably just a month, maybe a little longer, and I know that my pain is already so much better. I tell her all the time that she is my beacon of hope. There's light at the end of the tunnel now for me. I was really worried that I would be in pain always, and now I know that there's hope for me.
And you are running, right? You are a runner.
Yes.
And maybe that was the source of a lot of the pain. And so talk about some of the things that we've done to sort of address some of the imbalances that were maybe due to running, or we're not too sure about.
Yeah.
The source.
Well, the first thing was to stop running, which I know a lot of doctors will tell runners just to stop running whenever they're in pain, and sometimes it's a cop-out. For me, it was not. It was an essential thing to do. I already had cut back on running a lot, but was trying to run a little bit still. Linda told me to stop, and I did as soon as she told me to. So then we started addressing glute muscle weakness, and really just all the stabilizing muscles that for me were really weak and needed work. So we do a lot of balancing exercises, but on top of balancing, I'm also lifting things at the same time and doing full body kind of movements that engage all of those stabilizing muscles.
And strengthening your core as well.
Yes,
your core is definitely a lot stronger as well. And yeah, so you would recommend working with me for corrective.
1,000%. I wish I could take Linda in my pocket everywhere. I wish I could share Linda with my family members who are in chronic pain, and I definitely recommend working with Linda.
Okay. So you said when you started, pain level overall was about 7?
Yeah, or some days even worse. And yeah, I was to a point where I felt like there was just no hope.
And now you're feeling hopeful?
Hopeful, yes.
You're feeling better?
Yes, so much better. Yeah, Linda's got me doing a whole diet overhaul, which I did kicking and screaming, but it is helping. She's recommended supplements and lots of other techniques and little exercise toys and things. So my pain overall probably right now is a 4. So not where I want to be, but so much better. I'm really pleased.
Fantastic. Well, I wish you continued success, Anna. I believe that you will run again if it's your choice. We've identified the areas that need to be strengthened, and you have the determination and the buy-in, which is necessary to accomplish that goal, if that is still your goal. But if it's just feeling better and not having pain, that's definitely something that I see in your future. And it was fantastic working with you.
You too, Linda.
We'll probably continue, right? Virtually.
Yes.
Take care. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.